Good afternoon and welcome to the awards brunch for the 39th Toronto International Film Festival. Cameron and I practiced the Maori war dance, but we decided we are a little too weary to do it justice.
Yes.
Sadly, yes. It's really been a fun 11 days. It goes by so quickly when you're organizing it, and when I know for you guys too, you've been out there. What a phenomenal audience. Thank you all for being here. It's really been a terrific festival. You have bittersweet feelings, of course. We've come to the end of it. But the buzz of the city was absolutely fantastic. I think the films were extraordinary. So we're just all delighted that it's over and it ran so well and so efficiently, and there were so many wonderful films.
This can be a sad day for some of us who've been in the thick of the festival. You've all been seeing movies and hanging out with each other. Can be sad, but remember, it's only 356 days until the next Bill Murray Day. We did a lot of new things this year. We embarked on a huge project, closing a part of King Street for 4 days for a giant street party. We had so many people come in droves, whether it was to play that psychedelic piano or try their hand at the giant chess game, check out all the street performers and the live stage performances, or just have a bite to eat in the extended restaurant patios. This was all called Festival Street. It was organized by Nobu Edelman, the programmer, and an incredible TIFF team. So we're just very grateful for the success of Festival Street this year. And, we've welcomed hundreds of thousands of attendees over the last 11 days, over 5,000 industry delegates, which is a new record, and 1,200 media to talk business, make deals, watch movies, and report on everything happening in Festival Village.
Next year is a pretty big year for TIFF. Believe it or not, it's our 40th anniversary. And I should probably acknowledge Mr. William Marshall over here, one of our co-founders, and his wife, Sari. I didn't see Hank and Yanka here today, but these are the two brilliant people, two of the three actually, who had the idea for this festival. And next year we'll be celebrating in all kinds of ways. And as we approach this landmark anniversary and event, our focus on community programming, outreach, and educational initiatives will not waver as we drive our charitable mandate of bringing the power of film to life 365 days a year. And even though the festival's coming to a close, there's all kinds of programming obviously happening in TIFF, in the building in particular. Incredibly exciting fall program, highlighted by the exhibition and retrospective of the films of Stanley Kubrick. So we can't wait to see many of you at TIFF Bell Lightbox over the coming months.
This is one of our favorite events, and there's a long tradition of the awards brunch every year. It's our opportunity, sometimes our last opportunity, to gather together as a group to talk about the festival and look back on the last 11 days. Big thank you to the Intercontinental Hotel for, again, hosting today's awards brunch and press conference. I like dessert at breakfast. That's my favorite thing. I'd also like to thank and acknowledge the support of the following organizations. Our lead sponsor, Bell. Why so shy? Our major sponsors, RBC, L'Oreal Paris, and Visa. Our major supporters, go ahead, bring it on. Our major supporters, the Government of Ontario, Telefilm Canada, and the City of Toronto. And our major industry supporters, the Ontario Media Development Corporation and Telefilm Canada. And of course, all of the wonderful donors, members, and friends, that community of individuals that also support us in massive ways. And a big thank you to the official suppliers who are supporting today's event: Grolsch Premium Lager, Henkel, Pepsi Next, and Jackson Triggs. Just before we get to today's announcements, we'd like to invite a special guest, Zabe Sheikh, the City of Toronto's new film commissioner, to come up and say a few words. Zabe?
Welcome, everyone. Congratulations to the entire, as we like to call it, Team TIFF at the City of Toronto. We've had, as you heard, a great relationship at the city with the festival for 39 years. I've just been with the city for 12 weeks in our newly formed team, but I thought we came together with the team and put together a great festival street experience for everyone. Toronto is such a beautiful public city, full of diversity. The films speak to that Cameron and Piers and the team chooses. And this year we had so many people. I think Piers said over 100,000 folks last night. I heard that number. And we're very proud of that. And we're proud of this festival. And we're proud to be hosts and welcome you again to next year for the 40th. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Abe. And now let's get to today's awards. For our first announcement, we're delighted to have Vimeo on board as a partner. The Vimeo Awards for Best Canadian Short Film, and brand new this year, Best International Short Film, recognize the leading films in a very strong slate of shorts. Each award carries a cash prize of $10,000, and thanks to the festival's partnership with Vimeo, select international and Canadian shorts are being screened on a custom Vimeo channel 24 hours after their in-cinema experience, extending festival short film audiences to the passionate Vimeo community of over 170 million viewers. I'd now like to invite Sam Morrill, Creator Relations Lead at Vimeo, to the stage to join us as we announce today's winners. So over the course of the festival, our short film jury has been watching a vast number of unique Canadian and international short films. The jury includes Deputy Director of the Sao Paulo International Short Film Festival, Beth Sa-Friere, visual artist Floria Sigismundi, and founder of The Blacklist, Franklin Leonard, who unfortunately can't be here with us today. I'd like to invite the short film jury to the stage to announce today's winners.
Hello. Before we begin, the jury would like to recognize Claire Denis and Manuel de Olivia, two cinematic masters whose exceptional work in the short form remind us of the work of Shakespeare and Oscar Wilde in the analogous forms. You do great honor to the art form and serve as inspiration to those who follow you. For its entirely unexpected development of a science fiction high concept into something alternatively heartbreaking and humorous, the jury gives an honorable mention to Rob Grant's What Doesn't Kill You. For its bold blend of live action and digital animation to produce a striking meditation on the nature of memory and its legacy, the jury awards the Vimeo Award for Best Canadian Short Film to Randall Okitas, the Weatherman in The Shadowboxer.
Randall, come on up.
Wow, thank you so much. This is a really great treat and a great honor. Thank you to the festival for an incredible experience and platform to showcase this work. Thanks to the National Film Board for making this story come to life and allowing me to tell this story. If you'll allow me, I'd like to dedicate this to my mom and to the survivors out there that become adults and who become parents, and who fight to heal and find better ways to love. Thank you for this great honor, guys.
First of all, I would like to congratulate the programmers of this festival because their selection is superb. Thank you. Well, for its charming, absurdist comedy about loneliness, identity, and the art of finding yourself, the jury gives an honorable mention to Atsuko Yanagi, to Oh Lucy. And for its extraordinary exploration of the value of friendship, hope, and aspiration in unusually brutal and austere environment and world, made especially heartbreaking by the striking performances of Dudu Masta and Mishanu Medinu. The jury awards the Vimeo Award for Best International Short Film to Sotiris Donoukos, A Single Body.
I'd like to invite Sotiris Donoukos to the stage to say a few words.
Wow. Okay, this is a surprise and a great honour, and it's a short film, so I'll keep the speech short. I guess it's the first year that international shorts were welcomed here, so what struck me was being told before you come to Toronto that it's big and it's all about the features, but I think what people don't anticipate is the spirit of the audiences and the staff to accommodate so many filmmakers and to do it in a way that you feel you have a dialogue with people, and the reason you make the film to have some sort of contact with people is absolutely in the spirit of the festival. So I'm just really glad I connected with people, and I dedicate it to the actors who were my inspiration for the film. Thank you.
Congratulations to Randall and Sotiris on your remarkable short films. I think someone mentioned the programmers just now, Beth, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank the programmers. This is also tradition at our awards brunch. This is, I think, the best programming team of any festival in the world. They are knowledgeable, they're passionate, they really care about the films and filmmakers that they present every year. Please join me as I call out your names. Stand up and wave, do a little dance if you still have any energy. Colin Geddes, Midnight Madness. Jane Chateau, Australia, New Zealand, the US, Israel, Germany. Carrie Craddock, Belgium, Galas. Dimitri Epides, the Mediterranean and points eastward. He's not here, unfortunately. Steve Gravestock, who does Scandinavia and Canada. Agata Smolich Del Sorbo, Canadian features. Alex Rogalski, Canadian shorts. Magali Simar, Canadian and international shorts. Shane Smith, shorts. Kathleen McGuinness, international shorts. Michelle Mayhew, Galas, Ireland, Netherlands. Elizabeth Muscala, TIFF Kids. Tom Powers, documentaries and Mavericks. Where's Tom? Laurel McMillan, Future Projections, Rasha Salti, Middle East, North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, Diana Sanchez, Spain, Portugal, Latin America, and Giovanna Fulvi, East Asia. Thank you all. And of course, Piers Handling, the man behind it all. Thank you. I hope I haven't forgotten anybody. Our next award is the City of Toronto Award for Best Canadian First Feature, and it's presented to a talented filmmaker for an accomplished debut feature. It carries a cash prize of $15,000, which is always good when you've got talent. You can put that to good use. The city's been a valued partner for many years, and this year we worked especially closely together on our Festival Street initiative. I'd like to thank them for their support and for sharing our vision. Please join me in inviting Zabe Sheikh back to the stage to hand out this award. Zabe? We are very fortunate to have a talented featured jury with us this year, and I'd like to welcome to the stage filmmaker Michael Dowse, director, writer, and producer Ingrid Veninger, producer Jennifer Jonas, and film critic Jason Anderson.
I'm Ingrid Veninger,
And I'm Jason Anderson.
and we are presenting the Best Canadian First Feature Film Award. As Cameron said, it comes with $15,000.
For its ingenious mixing of genres, sophisticated blend of tones, and ability to create its own strange, tragicomic, and original world without sacrificing any richness in regards to story, character, and emotion.
The City of Toronto Award for Best Canadian First Feature Film goes to Bang Bang Baby by Jeffrey St. Jules. Come on down.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's right there. Well, that'll be nice. Okay, this is amazing. I'm so happy to be here. Thanks so much to the festival and to Steve and Agata and to all you guys up here. Thanks for acknowledging this film. It's been a long time in the making, and I feel like it's been a week of emotional highs and lows. Like this thing that you've been working on so long and kind of protecting, you finally let it out to the world, and you have no idea what the response is going to be like. For a lot of people, it's just going to be an hour and a half of mild entertainment, and some people might hate it, and it might make some people angry, but you hope that some people will respond to it, so I'm just glad to leave the festival knowing that some people responded well to it. I have to thank, most of all, my producer, Dan Beckerman. This is his film as much as it is mine, but it's not his first film, so he can't come up here and share it with me. And I have to thank my other producers, Don Allen, Jonathan Bronfman, and Ethan Lazar, for taking a chance on this film. I hope it works out for us. Telefilm Canada, Dan Lyon, Anne Frank, Hill Greenberg Fund, and all the amazing creative people that helped me bring this together. And my wife for still believing me every year when I say I think I'm going to make the film this year. And yeah, a whole bunch of people. Okay, thanks, guys.
Congratulations, Jeffrey, on your award. You're obviously a testament to the fact that Canada has a great pool of exceptional emerging talent. Now, next up is the Canada Goose Award for Best Canadian Feature Film. This award carries a cash prize of $30,000. I would now like to invite Leila Lahoney, Director, Community and Influence Engager at Canada Goose, to the stage to present this award.
Good morning. As Pierce said, I'm Jennifer Jonas. This is Mike Dowse, and we are presenting the Best Canadian Feature Film Award, which comes with $30,000 made possible with thanks to Canada Goose.
For its immense sophistication and craftsmanship in telling a brave story, bridging two disparate worlds, its generosity of spirit, masterful use of music, and intimate, exquisite performances that fuel the film's power as not only an intimate love story, but a profound statement on the value of passion, family, and community.
The Canada Goose Award for Best Canadian Feature Film goes to Félix et Mera by Maxime Giraud.
Maxime is not here today, but I would like to ask one of our Canadian Features programmers, Agata Smolich del Sorbo, to read a statement from the filmmaker.
Hi, everyone. Maxime is really sorry that he couldn't be here today, but he sent me this message that I'll read to you now. Wow. I wish I could have been with you today, but unfortunately, I'm in Paris. I would have liked to be... That doesn't sound so unfortunate, does it? I would have liked to be accompanied by my producers, actors, and the crew who are the heart and soul of this crazy adventure of a film. I would have given the jury and TIFF programmers Agata and Steve the biggest hug one could receive. I would have said without a doubt how extraordinary and enriching the crafting of this film was for all of us. I would like to thank the jury, who I think felt the joy we all had in filming those great actors and telling this unconventional love story. Finally, I'd like to thank TIFF from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you all. Thank you, jurors. Thank you. Congratulations to Maxime. I think we're going to have to get that 30 grand to him in Paris. For the 23rd consecutive year, we're pleased to welcome the Fopresci Jury, the International Federation of Film Critics, to the festival. The esteemed jurors at this year's festival have traveled from far and wide to be here with us today. Please welcome Marco Lombardi, Ola Salwa, Telesfor Mbabizo, Jorge Gutmann, and Tom Ernst. Unfortunately, Dana Linson, the other jury member, had to head back home to the Netherlands. Welcome to the Fopresci Jury. And speaking on behalf of the jury are Ola Salwa and Marco Lombardi.
Good morning, or should I say good evening, because I'm already on Polish time. And before I announce the winner for Discovery Presentation Award, I would like to thank the festival for having a Fopresci jury again, especially that I know that film critics are not the most popular group with the filmmakers, and we really appreciate us being here. And thank you, Genevieve and Angel from the press office. And well, without any further ado, I would like to read our statement. The Fopresci jury is pleased to grant the Discovery Prize for a story of a youth displaced in their own country, struggling to find a balance between chaos and serenity on the strength of art. I'm sorry, I don't really used to the stage performance. I'm a writer, so excuse me for being like very excited. And it's a story of the strength of an art, music, and especially human heart. And while the starting cinematography is purely black and white, the director Abd al-Malik managed to show the different shades of gray in his daring debut. May Allah bless France. Que Allah bénisse la France. And félicitations, Monsieur Malik.
Abd al-Malik couldn't be here today, but he has a statement that I will now read. Once upon a time, all the stories start like that. In this case, all the beautiful stories start like that. By giving me the Fopresci Critics Prize for the best film in the Discovery section, you also give me birth as a filmmaker. For an artist like me who passionately explores literature and music, I go into the movie world with equal humility and love for this great art that eventually encompasses all others. I am very happy to now be part of the great and prestigious family of TIFF, and I hope that my career will honor the distinction you just gave me. It feels so good to feel understood, and I also thank you for that.
And I guess on the behalf of our jury, I would like to say that if there was a Fopresci Award for the Best Film Festival, you would definitely get our vote. Thank you.
You can come back again.
I'm coming from Italy, and I used to attend the Venice Film Festival. I shouldn't say anything, but it will be a secret among us. You are better. Okay. The prize. We've been very lucky as we saw a great film, a wonderful film, I'm sure that it's the first prize he's about to get, but many more important prizes he will get. And so, as prize of International Creative Preparation for special presentations, for Oren Moverman's sensitive and human depiction of homelessness and Richard Gere's remarkable performance, FIPRESCI is pleased to grant the special presentation prize to Time Out of Mind.
Thank you, Marco. I have a statement here from Oren Moverman. He says, "It was such an honor launching Time Out of Mind at Toronto, where films come alive with audiences that are as warm and adventurous as the movie we've tried to make. As a former film critic, I can only say that getting the Critics' Prize means the world to me. But at the end of the day, what matters is the word we're trying to get out about homelessness. Love and compassion is our only hope." Thanks. Thank you to the FIPRESCI jury. Thank you all for your ongoing commitment and support of our festival. Good luck getting back into Italy, Marco. And congratulations to Oren Moverman and Abd al-Malik. We appreciate your bringing your fantastic films to us.
And by the way, we love all film festivals.
Yes, yes.
Everywhere, all of them. We're pleased to host the Network for the Promotion of Asian Cinema, or NETPAC jury, for the third consecutive year. The jury for 2014 includes Lekha Shankar, Hannah Fisher, and Anderson Lay. Every year, the festival has been fortunate to host some very significant Asian films as part of our programming lineup at the festival. I would like to invite the jury to the stage to present this year's NETPAC Award for World or International Asian Film Premiere.
I'm going to say a few words on behalf of the jury, but I want to say I had a fantastic time here. It was truly amazing to finally see, the crown jewel of film festivals here in North America, and Piers and Cameron for steering an amazing ship. And just saying, Festival Street was amazing. I was able to finally experience Midnight Madness. Thank you, Colin. And thank you for Giovanna for inviting me to the NETPAC jury. I also acknowledge Miriam Kaplan for being an amazing coordinator for the NETPAC jury, and also Lauren, our driver, and also Lisa Goldberg, who is also on the programming team. So thank you very much. So, for the NETPAC Award at the Toronto International Film Festival, we would like to award Margarita with a Straw. Margarita with a Straw is both universal and groundbreaking. Director Shonali Bose and actress Kauki Kokli have jointly created a character and a world that embody a love letter to life with all its highs and lows in spite of overwhelming physical limitations. So, thank you very much.
Shonali can't be here, but I would like to invite producer and co-creator of the film, Nilesh Manayar, to say a few words. Nilesh.
Before I read out a statement Shonali emailed me, I have repeatedly said this to many people. I hope nobody will mind me saying this. Shonali is this short of marrying Cameron Bailey. This short. Before I can say anything, I would just like to read out what Shonali had to say, because this is such a personal film for her she could have ever made. We always said, are you sure you're just naked in this film? Here's what Shonali has to say. I'm simply speechless and deeply honored and grateful. I watched some wonderful Asian films at the festival, and I know it's highly competitive. Thank you to the jury. This means a lot for the film and for Indian cinema. Our world premiere here at TIFF has been outstanding. I'm indebted to Cameron Bailey. Sorry, the iPhone has just gone off. I'm indebted to Cameron for believing in me and selecting Margarita when it was just a rough cut. Yesterday, September 13th, when the jury possibly made this decision, it was my son Ishan's 4th death anniversary. He attended the entire festival with me, as he is always with me now, and it is his love and blessings from the universe that has wrought this miracle for me and our film. And she's on behalf of our producers, Viacom 18, Jacotia Group, and Adapt. I just want to thank everybody who watched our film and who supported us all throughout these 3 years of arduous journey to bring it to the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilesh. I'm going to introduce you afterwards to my lovely wife, Carolyn, so we're here together. We are thrilled that Grolsch Premium Lager is on board as the sponsor of the People's Choice Award for the first time this year. Now in its 37th year, the Grolsch People's Choice Award is presented to the biggest crowd pleaser as selected by festival audiences. Prizes are also awarded to the most popular films in the Midnight Madness and documentary programs. These awards really have a special place in our hearts because they're selected by the audience, this incredible Toronto audience. Filmmakers bring films to our festival in part because of the savvy, discerning, yet warm audiences here in Toronto.
Moviegoers have been casting ballots for their favorite film in the festival since 1978, and they've done it again this year. Toronto audiences have shown themselves to be very skilled at choosing films that go on to critical acclaim and prestigious awards. Last year, 12 Years a Slave won the People's Choice Award. Previous winners include David O. Russell's Silver Linings Playbook, Nadine Labaki's Where Do We Go Now?, Tom Hooper's The King's Speech, and Danny Boyle's Slumdog Millionaire. These are just a few of the films. We will continue our tradition of presenting a free screening of this year's winner at the Ryerson Theatre tonight at 6 p.m. Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage Stuart Cowan, General Manager, Import Brands for SAB Miller Canada, to present the awards. The second runner-up for the Grolsch People's Choice Midnight Madness Award is Jalmari Halander's Big Game. And the first runner-up is Kevin Smith's Tusk. And the winner of the Grolsch People's Choice Midnight Madness Award is Taika Waititi and Jermaine Clements, What Do We Do in the Shadows? Filmmaker Jermaine Clement is here with one of the cast members, Stuart Rutherford. Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Taika Waititi couldn't make it, but on his behalf and my own behalf, of which I always speak, thank you. The subject matter, the people in the film largely couldn't make it because they're vampires, and unfortunately, one of the disadvantages is they can never make brunch ceremonies. I'd like to use this forum to bring attention to to a more serious matter, the disgusting sport of vampire hunting, which is being practiced all around the world, including Canada. They are being hunted for their lifestyle choices, for sport, for their culinary preferences, and we want this stopped. And we want to name and shame quite prominent people in the film industry who are vampire hunters. We're talking about Sir Anthony Hopkins and the Australian Hugh Jackman. We want vampire hunting stopped. Thank you.
God, I can't quite imagine why you guys won the award. So a big congratulations goes to Jermaine and Stu, and now on to the Grolsch People's Choice Documentary Award. The second runner-up is Ethan Hawke's Seymour, an introduction. And the first runner-up is David Thorpe's Do I Sound Gay? And the winner of the Grolsch People's Choice Documentary Award is Hajuj Kuka's Beats of the Antonov. Hajuj, come on up. There he is.
This is off the hook. TIFF is awesome. Toronto is amazing. Russia Sati, who discovered this film was made just for the Nuba people in Blue Nile in Sudan, and somehow she came and discovered it. I would have never applied to any film festival. Forget about TIFF. And she discovered it, so I don't know what to say. Thank you, Russia. This is a community film. Hopefully you guys all gonna get to see it. It's about the Nuba Mountain and Blue Nile, people who you would think are just victims because the Sudanese government is just bombing them all the time, but they're happy, and it's a happy film, and it's about music, it's about culture, and it's just, there's so much fun in Nuba Mountains and Blue Nile and the refugees that you would discover in your world, hopefully by seeing the film, and this is why the film was made, and it's for them. So this award is for the community that made this film, which is the community of Sudan, and hopefully it will help the Sudanese people to see how beautiful we are and how our image should be of music and love, not of war and destruction. So this is not a war movie, it's a love movie. So hopefully everybody gets to see it. I would also like to thank my producer, Steven, Alsara, and Megan, and everybody who worked on the film, and my sister, Dahlia, and everybody who was great support. It's definitely not, it's a community film. It's not just mine. Thanks.
Congratulations, Hajuj, for this very well-deserved win. And finally, the Grolsch People's Choice Award. The second runner-up is Theodore Melfi's St. Vincent. You're all wondering now, aren't you? The first runner-up is Isabel Quachette's Learning to Drive. Congratulations to Ted and to Isabel. And I'm very pleased to announce that the 2014 Grolsch People's Choice Award goes to Morton Tildum's The Imitation Game. Morton can't be here today, but I would like to invite Laurie May, co-president of the Canadian distributor Elevation Pictures, to the stage to read a short statement from him. Laurie? Oh, and also Noah Siegel. They're both here.
Okay, this is awesome. I feel like I'm at the Oscars, and hopefully this film will be there too. I have to say, last year when we launched our company, Elevation Pictures, we announced that our first film with our financer and partner, Teddy Schwarzman, would be The Imitation Game. So to a year later be here accepting this People's Choice Award on behalf of this incredible film is just very heartfelt. So from the cast, the beautiful cast in the film, the writer, the producers, one of whom is Teddy Schwarzman, everyone at Black Bear who worked on the film, the Weinstein Company, who picked up the film watching 20 minutes of footage at the Berlin Film Festival in a record-setting deal and have gone behind the film in the beautiful way that they do, to everyone at TIFF who supports the film and brings these beautiful films here, and everyone at Elevation Pictures who's so proud and excited to have this film in our slate, and to what Cameron and Pierce said, the audiences, because everyone watches films for the audiences. We make films for the audiences, and to have the audience respond is just such a beautiful thing. So thank you to the Toronto Film Festival on behalf of everyone involved, and go see Imitation Game. You won't regret it. And now my partner Noah Siegel will read a statement from the director.
First of all, I'd like to say yummy delicious, which was mentioned about Benedict.
It was unnerving, but true. I could murder this with a Norwegian accent, but I won't. What Morten said was, what an amazing honor to win the Audience Award. For film fans to support The Imitation Game means so much to me, the entire cast and filmmaking team. Thank you very much.
And thank you to Grolsch for supporting the People's Choice Award. It was a great ad, and we're very happy that this is the film they chose.
So that's it. It's officially a wrap. Next year, a comedy film festival is in order. But thank you all for being here today. It was a fantastic festival, and we'll see you at the 40th next year, next September.
Bye-bye.